Hi, my name is Kristen Marchand. I'm from the United States and I'm doing the Mars Confessional video. First off, let me say thank you for giving me the questions and giving me this opportunity to express the love and the gratitude that I have for the band that is 30 Seconds to Mars. So here we go. My biggest dream would be to go VIP and do a meet and greet with 30 Seconds to Mars because, I don't know, I love this band so much and I just feel like they really care about us, like even if they don't know us personally, but I just feel like they care about the Echelon like so strongly, and I've never felt that way before about a band. I've loved a lot of bands, like I love music, but I've never felt as strongly for a band as I have for 30 Seconds to Mars. So to meet them again and just take a picture with them and hug them would be like a dream come true. It would just be incredible. If I could say one thing to the Echelon, that would be thank you, because you guys are so amazing and incredible. It's like you guys don't even realize it, because I got into like 30 Seconds to Mars like, well, pretty late. Like I had always known about them and I knew a couple of songs and I really liked it, but I never really got into it until I felt like maybe I needed it. Because I don't think I needed it when I was younger, because I was always so angry and frustrated, but now I just feel like I really, like I need this band. And the Echelon have just been so amazing and incredible, and they're so kind and generous. Like they give you the shirt off their backs, and they do anything for anyone that's in the family and for the band, and it's just absolutely incredible. And I'd say thank you, and if I could, I'd hug all of you. My arms aren't long enough though, so moving on. Most memorable show from This Is War era would have to be when Mars played Reading and Leeds, because that's always been like a favorite venue of mine. Like if I ever get into a band, the first thing I look up is like, oh, I have to look up in Reading and Leeds, because I think it's just something about like the atmosphere. Like every show that is played there is just so incredible, and the crowd either connects or they don't, because usually it's a festival. I mean, it is a festival, but like that's if it's a band that no one's really like heard of, or like if there's newcomers coming to the festival, it's their chance to prove themselves. And I think at that show, just Mars won the crowd over like the moment they started performing. Even if like people hadn't heard of them then they instantly, I know, they probably became fans after that. And I just think, just watching that video, it just makes me feel like I am in the crowd with them, and it just makes me feel like I was there. And I don't know why, but I get a sense of pride every time I watch it, because I'm like so proud of how far this band has come and all the milestones they've reached. Like, they hold a Guinness World Record for the most shows played. Like, that's insane. Like, over 300. Like, most bands get tired after 1 year. You guys did it, like, 3, I think. There's just, like, no lengths I won't go to for this band, and it's incredible. But that's off topic. But that's my favorite show. And being slow. Favorite song from This Is War era would be 100 Suns, because no matter what kind of day I'm having or how I feel, it doesn't matter what anyone said to me that day, I play that song and everything just goes away. And I'm a person that lyrics really speak to me, and just those lyrics, like, it hits something inside of me that just makes me feel so calm and so peaceful that it's beautiful, really, because not many songs can do that for me, but most of them have been 30 Seconds to Mars songs. And it just, I don't know, it's the song that just makes me feel like I'm just weightless in a way, because all my problems just go away, and it just makes me feel, I don't know, just special, especially the last line, "I believe in nothing but the truth in who we are." It's incredible. So there's that. A time that 30 Seconds to Mars changed my life was this year, actually this summer, August 29th, 2014, at the Carnivores tour with Linkin Park and AFI. I went to go see them, and my cousin got me the tickets early around Easter for my birthday, which is in May. She's like, it's a late birthday present, and I was so excited. And I didn't even care that it was like lawn seating. Like, I was just so excited and I couldn't wait, and I was counting down the days. And that summer, this past summer has been like the best summer of my entire life, because I got to meet 30 Seconds to Mars. Like, if someone had asked me that day if I thought it was going to be spectacular, of course I would have said yes because of the experience, but I never in my life would have imagined that I was going to meet them. Like, I'm sorry, I'm shaking right now thinking of it, but every time I think of it, it just brings me back to the moment, and it's just incredible, because I didn't expect to go there and for Jared to say, oh, if you come down to one of the tents and you buy a copy of Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams there, we'll give you a wristband and you can come meet us and we'll sign every CD there. Like, I didn't expect that, because I figured, oh, I have to go VIP to meet them and I'm not VIP. Oh, I'm nowhere near them in the pit, so like, how am I gonna express how I feel towards them? But I got my chance, and it was absolutely incredible. Like, I walked in there and I looked to my right, and it's just Jared, Shannon, and Tomo, and no matter like how bad I'm feeling, I always think back to that moment, and there are certain things I remember above anything else about this summer, and it's the fact that that show and that day and this summer brought me and my mother closer together, because during my early adolescent years, I was angry a lot, and I kind of lashed out at her, and I didn't mean to, and I hurt her a lot, and we kind of grew apart, but growing up shouldn't mean growing apart. But, so, it was hard for a while for us to connect, but that show, it made me feel like I had my mother back again, which is incredible, because now we talk all the time like we're best friends, and you just really brought us closer together, just that show. Like, the look on her face when I came out of there with my signed CD, and I was crying, and she almost didn't recognize me because I was so hunched over, because I've been holding it in that entire time, like, I'm not gonna cry in front of them, I'm not gonna cry in front of them. And she just hugged me, and everything felt so good. Like, if I could have that moment and just play back all the time, if I could relive that moment, I would, every single day, without a moment's hesitation. And that's an experience that changed my life, because I feel like after that, it gave me the strength to move on, because now I'm a junior in high school, and I feel like I have the courage to do what I need to do to make my dreams possible, and I really didn't feel like that was possible until then, because no one really told me that my dreams were possible except 30 Seconds to Mars. Because no one told me that they were realistic or that they could be attained. No one told me that because people thought they were silly. No one took me seriously. And I feel like this is the only time I've ever been taken seriously in my entire life, and it's so refreshing and it's amazing. And I'm getting off topic, but that moment, it's one of those things in life where it just completely changes everything, and that was it. Like, that was the moment. I'll never forget it. Like, the song, I hate to, like, be repetitive, but I just feel like that line, it just speaks to me every time, and every time I hear Do or Die, I just start crying because, not in a bad way, but I just cry because I'm so happy and I'm so thankful for everything that you guys did and everything that you will do, and I just feel like I'm a part of it, and it's amazing. So there's that. Most difficult period that I had to deal with in my life would probably be when this past year, when I kind of felt ostracized from everything, because one of my friends who I told everything to, we were close, just stopped talking to me, and she stopped talking to my other friend. And for a while, I started getting angry like I used to when I was younger, and I did a lot of changing during that time period. And one of the things that I did for the better instead of for the negative was I rediscovered 30 Seconds to Mars. And that, for me, just completely turned my life to a complete 360. I began to see things a lot brighter. I began to get a better understanding of everything. And I stopped, one of the best things I stopped doing was I stopped holding grudges against people. Like, I let so much of that baggage go, and it just feels incredible. And I don't think I would have done that if I hadn't discovered 30 Seconds to Mars, because there's something about the entire message of this band and everything that just makes you feel infinite and complete, and like, every time I listen to you guys, it just makes me feel like I'm special and that my life has meaning. And I wouldn't say that you guys saved my life, because I know people were like, well, you did it. They just gave you the courage to. And that's true, but I feel like if I hadn't discovered Mars, I would constantly have been in that dark place and my life wouldn't have had any meaning. And you guys got me out of that. And I learned the past, and I put it away. And I just want to say thank you for that, because if you hadn't been there, I don't know what I would have done. I probably just would have remained angry for a very long time, and I know that's not healthy. So, thank you.